Don't ask me what time it is, I don't know, I don't care. Only care about my Father's time, my Father is God. I'm the unknown prophet of God, if you like it or not, or if you will believe it or not. I saw the movie Cuties. Uh, these are 11 years old young girls, and they dance. They they do the things I see daily from little girls. That's why you see here this picture with a lake. It is possible that your daughter will end up in a lake like this. Understand? Naked and grey and very dead, raped. It's a big possibility if you go watch the movie Cuties and do understand what I mean. So what do I think about Cuties? Well, folks, Cuties is nothing else than what I see right now on the internet everywhere, folks. They do gymnastic and they do the sexualized things, and it's all the same. They're shaking and they with their legs wide open and all that kind of things. You see it in Cuties and you see it everywhere. This is the new normal of the world. You understand? It's your little children you need to watch out for, and definitely girls. So, yeah, that's the big warning, folks. Or your girl will end up in a lake like this, in waters like this. You want to find her back in that way? It's up to you, folks. So this is what I think about the movie Cuties. And yeah, it's a crazy world. It's a crazy time. And crazy things are going on. And how did it start? Do you know the beginning of all those things? How it did start? No? Then you did not go too long on the internet to understand what's really going on and who did set this up. Okay? I don't have to tell you anymore because I did make many videos where I speak about who did start this all. And these are many people who did start this all. Many dirty people. And these people are all women and girls. They really did start this thing. And now, yeah, Netflix, they did get a ban, you know, in some kind of picture or whatever, you know. But the whole movie is, the only thing you see is girls with their legs wide open. And then a Muslim girl come and she is the best of these four girls because she will be number 5, girl number 5 or 4. She will be number 4 and she will be the bad one. and then she is also Muslim. You understand how it feels for the Muslim people watching this thing? This is how you get war. You understand? People will become very mad because she is Muslim. If you look all over the internet on porn sites, what do you see? You also see lots of Muslims. Are they really Muslim? No, they are American. You know, these are normal American, but they are dressed up like Muslims. You understand? Because a Muslim girl never ever gonna do this, because the day she do this is the day she really die. Muslims do not allow these things. Definitely not from their daughters. And I know, folks, I was a little boy and I was in love with a Muslim girl. Huh? And the father almost did kill me and her. So I know everything about it. And then I was in love with a Muslim girl. You understand? I needed to run for my life. Because I did get her brothers and her friends and everything was behind me. And I thought, what the heck is this? May I not go with a Muslim Turkish girl? But it was true, folks. I was in love with a Muslim Turkish girl. But they are so protected by their parents. And I think it's a very good thing. In those days, I did not understand why I get so much trouble with Turkish and Muslim people. You understand? Now the Muslim people need to watch what's going on in the world, and they will understand that it did go much too far for the Muslim people. The Muslim people do not allow. The boys are more free, but the girls, they need to watch out in whatever they do. You better never be born like a Muslim girl. You better be a boy. I'm telling you, folks. And I tell you really the truth. So this movie is a terrible movie. And sexualized from the beginning till the end. And directly you will see that kind of things from the beginning till the end. Go watch the movie. It's good to learn about, so that you will know in what place we are and how far we are. Like I told you, the end is near, folks. Also because of this kind of things, what is happening. And it's not happening on one place, but it's happening on any place. So watch out for your little daughters. Whatever they do on the internet, take them away from the internet. What they will do behind your back, why, that is not your business, parents. That is not your business. You understand? You never will know, she never will tell. But as long you know that you want right on time for those things not to do, then you did do your duty. And that's all what counts. What your girl gonna do behind your back, you never know, you cannot see. And maybe you will hear it and then you can punish her again, you know. But don't ever hit your child. Whatever will happen, warn her with your mouth, not with your hands, or with a stick, or more worse, you know, because you're gonna hit it in, but you never will hit it out. So don't hit. I think that is a very wise decision. But it's up to you, folks, what you're gonna do with your little girl on that moment. You understand? But it's always your choice. You need to make your choices. And in God's eyes, they need to be perfect in God's eyes. One step wrong, and you better forget God. This is how difficult it is to walk with God. You need to understand Him completely, or you are completely gone. So, folks, punish her, but do it in the right way. Don't use your hands or a stick, or kick her or whatever, or hit her. Don't do this. Never. Whatever bad things they will do, it do not come from themselves. It comes from dirty people. Dirty people all over the world. And sex and sexualized things, yeah, it's almost number one. Because the money is standing number one. And the sex is standing number two. You understand? So it's very high ranking business. The sex situations, what's going on in this world. And they abuse the normal sex. You know, you are married, you take children in a normal way, not licking each other and all that kind of thing. But this is what's going on a big scale. Dirtiness. You know, it cannot be normal. It cannot be in a normal way. Like those days you need to lick each other's ass and all that kind of thing. Huh? Sucking, licking, spitting, puking, whatever. Cocksucking till you throw over. Well, this is the new thing. This is the sex of these days. Doing it with dogs or whatever. It's the new thing. It's normal. Huh? So if you want to find your little girl back in a place like I show you right now on the picture, then don't do your duty. Let her do whatever she likes. Okay? You can find her back on places like this, where no one is. By the water and the woods. So I'm warning for this. And this is the trigger thing of cuties. You understand? And then there's a way in this movie that people don't let them in because they are too young, and then they start to scream, "Ah, they raped me, I get raped," you know, and then they start to let these children in because they start to scream about rape, that they are raped and all that kind of thing. And then these mature people don't know what to do, but they will stop the screaming, so they let them in. You know, girls those days. It's you need to watch out. You need to watch out. You know, when I was like a year or 30 something, also young girls standing for my door always, and then I looked for the window and I thought, what are these young girls doing for my door? Looking inside, and then one young girl speak with me, and I tell them, what are you doing here? And then they told me, yeah, she is in love with you. And I was like, what? I am 30, folks. You are 11. Do you think I'm crazy? Go play somewhere else. But they did keep coming back and back and back, and short skirts and legs wide open, and do very, how you call this? Um, uh, despicable things, you know. Handstand for my window, you know, like you can see everything. And underwear, you can see through it and all that kind of things, you know. And I think, wow, man, what's going on? This is very creepy, folks. And then I was 30 years old. You understand? If I did not keep my mind, then I raped that girl. You understand? This is how crazy they can make people. If you are not wise enough and you go deep into it, then you go deep into this girl. And that is not the meaning. It never was and it never will be. And it's a very big sin if you do this. Even if you are triggered. But that is cuties. They trigger people for this sexualized thing. I'm warning, folks. I did get this lots of times. Young girls did come to me when I was young, you know. When I was 30, 23. I also did get it on when I was 23, when I was 18. Yeah, it did happen lots of times, you know. But you need to stay strong. You need to send them away. But nice. Be nice. They will understand. But don't put your fingers on it. Never. Don't do it, folks. And for many people it will become like, I want to touch this sexy young girl and all that kind of, don't do it. Don't do it. They're asking for it, I know, but don't do it. These cuties, they asking to come in that lake I'm showing you right now. They're asking for this thing. So if I will hear that one of these girls is murdered and found by a lake, then you do understand what I'm talking about. And definitely when it is your little girl who is by that lake. I'm warning for this thing, folks. It's happening. And it's happening all over this world. And these young people, you cannot control them. You cannot stop them. It did go already too far. You need to be a parent who will stand on his stripes. And constantly protecting your little girl from schools and all that kind of things. You need to go with her and walking with her the way she walk, or she definitely will go wrong. She will not listen to you. And it's really the truth, folks. I saw a girl coming from school and she did get lessons on school about sex, how she need to masturbate. And she come home and she start to masturbate and her dad comes inside and she was masturbating. And the dad was like shocked. And the young girl did say, yeah, I did learn this on school. You don't have to look up that strange, because I did learn it on school. The father almost did get a heart attack. This is what's going on schools. That's unbelievable, my folks. But it's the truth. So this I do have to say about this Cuties, the movie Cuties, never must take place. But it is on Netflix. And, well, it do have a story, you understand? But the story is also true. It's a true story. It's happening almost every day. And by lots of girls. And you can watch all over the internet. You will find them everywhere. That are the cuties. Like in the movie. The same thing is going on. Sexualizing the whole world. For what? To get more people on the sides, you know. The more people, the better. But they don't know who are watching and how many dirty people with very dirty thoughts are there to rape a girl like this. There are many of that kind of people in this world. And it must stop. But only when God comes, it will stop. So folks, this is what I do have to say about cuties. And then they use a Muslim girl. Unbelievable. Muslim girls never are like that. They dare never to do this. Because the parents and the uncles and the aunts or aunts gonna kill them. They will not live long. You understand? And this is with Muslim people. They do not allow this thing. No, the boys are free to do almost everything. But the girls, whoa, whoa, they can do really nothing. They may not even show their face or lipstick or eyeshadow or whatever. No, folks, they get lots of trouble if they do this. And I know. I was there, folks. I did run for my life for lots of Turks or Muslims. You understand? They are very precisely with their little daughter. And only a Turkish man or a Muslim man will marry a girl like that. But you also do have modern Turkish people. And they are normally clothed like we are. You understand? But if you see people who you almost can see nothing, then these are the real Muslim girls. And they go nowhere. You understand? They never will get in their thoughts to do those things. Because that will be the day they're gonna die also. The family will murder this type of girls. I know, folks. I know. Turkish friend of mine, he did steal something. And the next day I saw him walking with one finger gone. I told him, what is with your finger? Where is it? He told me, yeah, I was caught stealing and my father took a finger. And I thought, wow, that is really extremely. But you never will steal again, folks. You never will try it in your mind to steal again, to lose another finger. It may be a very bad thing to do, because you do not do this to your family and your sons and all that kind of things. But it's the best way to learn someone never ever to steal again. He only do have to watch his finger, and he will understand why his finger is gone. Stealing again? Never again. But yeah, then I talk about the cryptic criminal way, folks. You know, the very bad way to punish someone. But this is what is still happening in that kind of families. They need to watch out what they do. Or they're going to lose something. But the modern families, yeah, they become like how we living and walking and doing our things. Yeah. going into the New Age and yeah, going with the clothes and all that kind of things. Shaking asses also, and yeah, there it's allowed. There's a law. You know, there's no law for it anymore. But there are still families who do not allow. And these are Turkish families. And I know, folks, you can do nothing. You're gonna hang for it. And in India, it's the same thing. You know, they cannot do those things because they will be murdered. And a terrible murder, because they will put oil on you and then they put you on fire. And you cannot run to the water because you are locked up. And then they put you on fire. Huh? It's still happening in India, folks. And that's the truth. Is it God who wanted that way? No, folks. God do not allow those murderers and things, you know. Be free, but be wise. You understand? God said to me, they can be free, but they need to be wise. But in these days, to be wise is very far away. But folks, it's you who walk this despicable way. It's not me. I walk the way of God. This will be very despicable for you, because you will not understand, but you may not do anymore. You understand? I am like a Muslim guy walking with God. Or God will cut my finger off if I do not listen. You understand? He will not do this, but you do understand how I walk with God. I must listen to God or something will happen. Okay, folks, this is everything about cuties, what I think of it. I will give the girl's name of this who played this Muslim girl, because she is not a Muslim, you know. She is not a Muslim girl. Definitely no way. And she's also on YouTube and on Facebook and Instagram and whatever. You can find her everywhere if you do know the name. I will give you her name. And then you can find also all the stories and what she ever did do in life, how old she really is and all that kind of things. You know, it's good to know the story behind it, how it did start, where she did learn it and all that kind of things. You can find everything. Then I don't have to say much anymore where it's coming from. You can find it yourself. So I will give you the name of that girl. And she is the real despicable one, who she comes in this group of young girls, and they gonna listen to her, and then these 3 young girls say, yeah, but then we dance like hookers, you know, and this Muslim girl want them to dance like hookers, put fingers in their mouth, licking their lips and fingers, and put it by her womanhood and all that kind of things, over the tits and all, you can see everything, and it's sexualized from the beginning till the end, and it's despicable that they do not take this away directly. I think they better take it away. Then you never know. But now you can watch these cuties, and you can watch it everywhere, because also it's on YouTube. You can find it on YouTube, cuties. It's not the name, it's McDonald's or something, McDonald's. And when you type McDonald's, then you get the movie Cuties. But it's on another name. I think that it's French for cuties or something. I don't know. I also will write that down. Or maybe I better don't. Because I'm just telling you, you better don't watch this movie. It's not a good movie to know. But hi folks, you see it everywhere. Gymnastic girls and all that kind of bull, you know. ASMR and, well, photo shoots with little girls, and you see everywhere these people just with their legs wide open, and like it is, well, it's normal. Yeah, I also sent my little daughter there, you know, to make a photo shoot. I did not think so. Don't do this for the money, folks, because money is behind it, and money is on the first place, and sex on the second place. Watch out for those two things, money and sex. It rules this world. And who rule the world? Girls. Do you understand where it's coming from? So money, first place. Sex, second place. Who rule the world? Girls. Very young girls. Your girls, if you do not watch out. Where does it come from? You tell me. But I will put the name down. In this despicable McDonald's movie. Cuties. Despicable folks. Really. She is 11 years old, and her mom say, you are a woman now. And people say, it's just a child. But hey folks, she can become pregnant from 11 years old. You know how many did go that way already? By big men, like rape. It's no joking. It's reality, folks. It's happening. All the young girls will be raped. Also in this war what is coming. Young girls are next. They will be raped and all that kind of thing. You hear it in Boko Haram. You hear it in ISIS. What they do with young girls. And it's really the truth. They are usable for sex. And old enough to get pregnant. And all that kind of things, folks. But she is still a child. And she needs her childhood. So you love your daughter? Keep your daughter close. Because money is standing number one. And sex is standing number two. And girls will rule this world.